strive as Muslims never to give up your deen, never to give up your iman. I like to mention a waqia of Sayyidina Musa alayhi salam. And I want you to ponder for a few moments. I know everybody in this gathering, we are not perfect people. We all commit sins. I remember making sincere tawbah, he is as if he has not committed a sin. So we should make tawbah all the time. And we are in the second hashra. And this second hashra is departing very soon. We only got a day and a half that's left. Yeah? And to recite istighfar continuously. Make tawbah in the court of Allah. Remember, mention your sin that you have committed. If you have committed zina, do istighfar, make sincere tawbah and cry. If you have not given your zakat on time, make tawbah and give your zakat on time. Now Sayyidina Musa alayhi salam was in a gathering and they were struggling to achieve rain. The rain was not coming upon them. And in the gathering, Sayyidina Musa alayhi salam, without letters and sound, was told by Allah Ta'ala, in that majlis, in that gathering, there is an individual who is very sinful. How can I pour down rain if that sinful person is in that gathering? Tell that individual to leave that gathering and the rain will pour down. And this is the mafhum I'm mentioning. I was listening to the bayan of Imran al-Tari Salam al-Bari on YouTube, and this is where I got this information from. But this individual is in this gathering. He had a cloak on. He was covered. When he heard that Musa alayhi salam has made an announcement, or that individual who has committed sins all his life, who has upset Allah Azza wa Jal, leave this gathering, rain will downpour upon us. Then when he made this announcement, that individual started shivering. He started thinking to himself, that how shall I depart from this gathering? Say for example, it was one of you individuals, that Musa alayhi salam made this announcement here. How would you leave this gathering? You'll be very shameful. You'll be thinking, everybody will come to know about my sin. How can I leave this gathering? So this individual started making tawbah. He started crying in the court of Allah, imploring, Ya Allah, I made so many mistakes in life and forgive me. And don't humiliate me in front of all these people, leaving this gathering. So as soon as he made tawbah, he started downfalling with rain. Sayyidina Musa alayhi salam implored to Allah Almighty, no one's left this gathering. How is it rain, Ya Allah Almighty? And then Allah Almighty told him, your bondman, your person has made sincere tawbah. I have forgiven him and I have bestowed rain upon your people. Yeah? But Musa alayhi salam wanted to inquire who that individual was. Who is he? I want to know who he is. But Allah Almighty says, if I've covered his sins, I've hidden his head, I've covered his sins. So why should I reveal to you, Musa alayhi salam, about that individual? I've forgiven him. And that's enough. You don't want to be disgraced on the day of judgment, my dear Islam brothers, for sins that you've been committed. And I know it's very hard that we are facing difficulty, my dear Islam brothers. Society is full of sins. Whether we walk out, wherever we go, we see a billboard, we see women not covering themselves. Even our Islamic sisters, no veiling. They're not covering the beauty of their hair. Our gazes go towards them. We need to make sincere tawbah, we need to make dua. We need to implore to Allah Almighty. Brothers are drinking alcohol. They're committing fornication. It's become so easy to go on social media and to start chatting to females. And a lot of individuals who are 24 in the age of 30, 40s, who are talking to underage girls online as well. And they don't realize it. And then when the consequences come, and when they get arrested, and then they face these difficulties, and then they start coming to the masjid and start asking forgiveness from Allah. At that time it's too late, my dear Islam brothers. Why go out the boundaries of Islam? Islam has given us a soul, it's given us a broader soul to follow. Follow that qanoon. And I'm requesting the youngsters. Alhamdulillah, a few days ago I had a brother who came to the Madani Halqa. And he sat with me and I did a bayan regarding, Ishq Mijazi. And brother, he spoke, he goes, can I take some advice? I go, yes, of course. He goes, I've just chatted with a girl online, and what should I do? I said, send a paygham of nikah. He was a bit nervous. It's like we are scared of sending paygams of nikah. We're all right to do zina. We're all right to chat on social media. Why are you so afraid of sending a paygam of nikah? He goes, okay, I'll do it. And guess what? He sent a message, mashallah. He got a response. The girl was shocked. She was shocked, saying that, how come this individual is asking nikah? No one's asked me this. More or less it's all about dating, isn't it? More or less is going out our way and doing zina and doing wrong things, isn't it? Going and meeting with each other, going for a restaurant for a meal and things like this is going on. But she was shocked. She goes, let me speak to her mother. And guess what? It's proceeded further. Alhamdulillah, it's coming to them stages where the family is joining and they're having a chat, and inshallah, it'll come to a stage that things will be done properly. So may Allah Almighty let us encourage our youngsters. And if your child comes to you, my dear Islam brothers, talk to him, please. Because social media is full of it. Sit down with him. Talk about marriage with him. You know, it's your job. Because otherwise, if he commits that sin, he does zina, it's going to come upon you. Because you didn't help him. You didn't assist him. He found someone. It's your job to help him to complete that mission. Can we do that, my dear Islam brothers? Inshallah ta'ala. And if anyone that comes to your house for marriage, you know, this is another thing. We talk about castes. He's from this caste. You know, oh, we're not going to give marriage. We become too stubborn nowadays. We have to let our daughters and sons go for marriages. If that person is a Muslim, yeah, is a person who performs his salah, and his aqidah is accordance with the Ahl Sunnah wal Jama'at, they give you a nikah to that person. Why are you refusing it? You know, do your investigations. You know, we need to stop this, what's going on. And a lot of people are falling into this trap. On social media, I don't think the government's going to close down Snapchat, Facebook. They want these things to happen. But we're falling into the traps. We are Muslims, we follow Allah, not the shaitan. So it's important that we guide our youngsters, we guide them in the right direction. Don't let them go in the wrong direction, guide them. Even if they go in that direction, it's your job to guide them to the straight path. May Allah reward you and bless you and protect our youngsters from social media. Ameen. Bijahil Nabi Ameen. Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. I ask forgiveness from Allah if I've hurt the feelings of any Islamic brother. May Allah give us ability to follow the Sharia fully. Ameen.